The Quiz On podcast is brought to you by the Flamingo Fund, supporting LGBTQ+ projects, organisations and initiatives. To find out more, head to flamingoscoffeehouse.co.uk/the Flamingo Fund.
Hello and welcome back to the Quiz On podcast with me, Alex Mitchell.
And me, Hollie Noble.
Today we're joined by a brilliant guest, a fantastic comedian. Please welcome Sarah Johnstone-Hale. Thanks for coming on the podcast. How are you?
I'm alright, yeah.
Great. The most understated intro to the podcast.
I'm here. I'm breathing.
We're very happy to have you, so thank you for coming on. First question we ask, we're in the studio right now, what would be the perfect drink for us to serve up to you now? What would be the ideal?
Oh, like alcoholic?
Your choice.
Oh.
Your favourite drink, whatever your favourite drink would be.
I can't say that with this accent I can't drink cider. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, if you sound like a farmer, you have to drink a cider.
Yeah.
Let's go with cider.
That'd be a dream choice.
I don't even drink, but... not really.
That's the term
But I might need to.
What kind of cider would you
Do you know, I don't mind. Whatever. I say to people just like, you choose. And then
Just easy as that.
What? So laid back. It's stupid.
Wild.
You are.
It's a miracle
The thing
you're
is, right.
alive.
I'm surprised I'm alive.
If someone comes to you and goes, do you want a drink? And you go, yeah, what do you want? You choose. That is basically saying, you can murder me if you want. It's
So true, right? Honest to God, like when I'm just even choosing a chocolate bar, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know.
So is it the indecisive as opposed to laid back?
Indecisive.
Right.
Okay, alright.
Okay.
Choose yourself.
Yeah.
I don't like making a decision, but I know what I want. Like I can come up with options.
I just don't want to sound like I'm coming across as very choosy and picky. And then people are like, oh wow, she's demanding. And then I'm like,
Right, tell us what you would actually want. If we had any
Your favourite drink right now,
alcoholic, non-alcoholic.
or what you like drinking the most of at the minute? What would be your ideal?
do you know what? Listen, don't judge me on this, but I've got really into these trip drinks.
Okay, I won't judge you on that.
Okay,
Yes.
don't because I am genuinely like paracetamol's enough for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? I then like pushed about on ibuprofen.
Well, hi.
My wife got the trip drinks in. She's like, oh, CBD. I'm like, oh my god, what's my mum gonna say?
They're good, aren't they?
They're so good.
They are.
There's a bar
Have you tried them?
Yeah, there's a bar that does trip cocktails.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Genuinely, I've just
They're
tried one of the new strawberry ones on the way here.
They're all like they're alcohol-free cocktails, but they do like you get like obviously trip in a can and flavoured ones, and then you put other stuff on. They had a whole stand stand thing set up at the Edinburgh Festival last year, where they were doing them. It wasn't even a stand; it was out of a phone box, red phone box.
Oh, I didn't see that.
They were like served in a plastic like martini glass with a garnish of just another CBD gummy like that's on the side of it. It was, I mean, hella expensive, but good. It was great.
Cheap. I buy them in the crates.
Nice.
They are expensive. Yeah.
Are you a Costco girl?
Oh, no, I'd love to. I'm too far. I live in the countryside.
Yeah.
Nothing's close.
Of course you're a Costco girl.
I'd
Very
love to
much
be
so.
near a
I'm not near a Costco. It's like over an hour to get to Costco.
So lesbian coded.
Yeah.
Costco. It so
I didn't
is.
even know that.
It's,
Oh my
let's
god.
bulk, let's all flex our muscles while we carry heavy
Such a
stuff.
rubbish lesbian. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love Costco. It is literally little backstory.
We're desperate for sponsorship.
Yeah.
Costco.
Oh my god,
Give us freebies.
honestly, if either of those things sponsored us, my life would be absolutely.
Your life would change forever.
Honestly, it really would. I would save so much money.
Yeah. It'd be fine.
So Costco, me and my fiance, when we first met, the first Christmas that we had together, we were so hungry, right? And we went to Costco to do like some Christmas, get Christmas stuff. And we went
For a second I
there.
thought it was going to be on Christmas Day.
No.
Costco on Christmas Day.
It was on Christmas Eve. It was on Christmas Eve. So have you both been to Costco?
No, I've never been to Costco.
Of course, the night before Christmas. Nothing was stirring. Even a mouse.
First Christmas.
Only the lesbians could hear around the house.
Actually, it's been
Shuffling
bleak.
while they
Our
were
first
playing
Christmas
golf.
together, and it was Christmas Eve. We were like, right,
So
off to
romantic.
Costco. But at the
We said before
end,
as well about IKEA. She fucking loves IKEA.
oh my god,
That's lesbian heaven.
It's all
is IKEA.
like
full of tongue groove, you know what I mean?
I should have known it. But at the end of Costco, they have this like cafe. You can't really call it a cafe, but a bit where you get food, and it's ridiculously priced.
All on TikTok.
Yeah. It's so insanely cheap. It's
Don't
crazy.
judge me.
Even your algorithm.
Don't judge me, okay? They're just all on there buying the pizza slices.
Yeah, it's probably me.
Yeah.
Right. So they have these ridiculous, like they're so cheap. So when we went, we were like, right, we're gonna get two because these massive slices of pizza, and they're literally like the size of your head. So we're like, we'll get one, and then as we walk around, we get hungry, we're like, we'll get two each. This is such a bleak story, but I'm keeping it going. Right, so then when we got to the car, we're like, well, if we're going to get four, we might as well just get a whole pizza. But then it was like, for an extra £1, you got a garlic pizza. And when I'm talking these pizzas, they're like one of those that you have to like turn to get through the door.
Yeah.
Right, so you got a garlic pizza on top, and then two litres of pop. Yeah.
Jesus.
For like a quid more. So anyway, we ended up with all of that.
And then you're like, they're like, Christmas dinner sorted! Some people have turkey, we just have garlic bread.
To be fair, I would.
Yeah, I would.
I would say my diet is 80% garlic bread.
Oh my god, I love garlic bread.
As a touring comedian, you need cheap and something you get which you feel is better than a pre-packed sandwich.
Yeah.
I'm chowing down on a lot of high street garlic bread where I will go into an Italian restaurant, just order a garlic bread and then leave.
Do you prefer like pizza? We talk a lot about food on this podcast.
Yeah, I'm starting to get hungry.
Do you
I
prefer?
thought we were inspired by a different podcast.
Yeah. Do you prefer the pizza garlic bread or like a baguette?
It depends. So it depends. If I'm having a pizza as a main, I don't want a garlic bread pizza as well.
No, that's a starter.
They're going to be variety.
It's not like a
Right,
side.
so I'm talking baguette and then that. But sometimes, like if I'm made a really nice pasta thing at home, I'll be like, I'm going to buy the fancy shit.
The slices.
The tear share.
Oh, I'm getting the Asda Extra Special, baby. That's where I'm going.
Nice. I like the tear share.
I like a tear and share.
Yeah. Do you know I've heard
I like to
those
tear.
dough balls?
Ali.
No, that was I like to tear, not to share. That was just a short one.
Wait, I thought you meant like tear also.
No.
They're like, oh, we don't do that. We're not that kind of game.
Because it's going to tear and share. It was a light-hearted, family-friendly joke from a great family-friendly entertainer.
We're not that kind of game, Ali.
Not anymore.
With the tear and share, I'll tear it. I'm not necessarily sharing it. That was the joke.
Right. We just went
should rewrite the
bombing.
jokes. That's what that is.
Probably.
We just instantly thought, man.
Fuck it, ITV are never going to come calling back. At this stage. I mean, look where we are.
Yeah.
You just really put off Ant and Deck by telling and sharing.
I've only got one of their phone numbers, which is weird. It's weird to have one and not the other in your phone.
Yeah.
Strange.
Do they not share a phone number?
Yeah, you probably do.
Not according to Deck, they don't.
Is it? Which one have you got?
I've got Decks, not Ants.
Should we call him?
Yeah,
No. Let's not.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
No, because I've sent him he gave me his number last year, I've sent him one text message, he left me on red. Let's not
no,
ring.
you got ghosted.
I got ghosted.
Was it a dick pic that you sent?
No, we're professional colleagues.
Well, clearly not.
Yeah, you're not even colleagues.
I upset him because I made a joke about being a bad driver on television and he didn't like it. That's the story where that goes. That's how that ended up.
I was genuinely taking a beer for, I don't know what happened. We went from pizza.
Oh, get used to it. Yeah, have you not listened to any episodes? Because this is all we do.
I listened to the one where Alex sounded like he was in a tin can.
Yeah, our audio has been very up and down.
The early days of this shit show.
Where is he? He sounds like he,
That was before we even had guests. We thought we were funny enough on our own.
Yeah, we did.
We were like, oh shit, we need other people to come on board.
Yeah.
Did you sound like you'd been like put in a shipping container and you were just like on your way to, you know, I don't know.
I had one of those like TikTok mics, you know, ones like you just stick slightly. That's literally all I had, and I was like, that'll work. It turns out it doesn't.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, it's been an uphill struggle, this podcast, let's say that, and I think we're getting there, aren't we?
Yeah, now we're
Pretty
there.
good to me.
Yeah, things are improving.
We've got a room, we've got a space,
Yeah, we've got some sponsors.
we've got listeners. Shout
We've got
out,
listeners, yeah.
shout out to Susie in
Is it
South Africa.
Costco? Is that your sponsor?
No, unfortunately not Costco if you're
If it was,
listening.
Costco, for God's sake.
If it was, that would change her fucking life.
Oh,
That would honestly.
Listen, I'd quit my job.
We'd never see her again.
Yeah.
So she'd do that all day, every day.
Because I know what you like. I thought Screwfix would have been a top priority.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Squares.
Our studio is next door to a tool station.
To be fair, I'm upset.
Yeah,
That's a big
Screwfix
DIY.
can fuck off.
Do you a DIY?
I do like DIY. Obviously.
You got a tool belt?
No.
You got a toolbox?
I do have a toolbox.
You got a tool belt? You got a toolbox as well?
She has a belt.
I do.
Yeah.
A proper
Do you have a tool belt like for DIY? Or just...
Yeah. Oh, I keep dildos in there as
No,
well.
that's not. I mean, that's such a
There's nothing else in the bedroom apart from her toolbox.
just the tool belt.
It's not used for DIY.
When I was a kid, and again this is getting deep into some lore, I specifically remember I've got a younger brother who is also most definitely autistic, definitely ADHD minimum, and yeah, sorry.
Minimum is ADHD.
Not the people Alex
The
In
maximum.
this group, you have to be a minimum.
ADHD, yeah? You're 100%
Take a look around this room, Sarah.
He's on the spectrum somewhere, and I specifically remember this time, like, so my mum, right, had 3 kids, there's me, my younger brother and my older sister. My dad was like working all the time, and my mum was one of these parents like signed us up for all the activities, right? So my brother was like played for the local rugby team, right? So he was like 8 years old, going to rugby training on a Wednesday night. So mum's like got us home from school, she's cooking dinner, she's like, damn, go get changed, get ready for rugby training dinner. Me and my sister just trying to keep me entertained. She's 6 years older than me, we're in the living room, and all of a sudden we just hear the funniest sentence ever because my mum walked to the bottom of the stairs, looked up and went, Dan, please put something else on other than just socks and a karate belt.
So good.
Funniest line I've ever heard in my life.
That is so funny.
I reckon, like, at some point I'm going to have a talk show called Socks and a Karate Belt.
I love
I
that.
think you so should do that.
I sometimes just, do you know what, as a comedian now, I would say 90% of my day, I think of funny names for tour shows, and then just never write that talk show.
That's
You
it.
need to. Are you writing them down though?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Okay,
The
good.
most recent one, 6 a.m. this morning, I came up with a show called How to Wash a Colander, just because I think that's funny.
That is fucking funny.
Yeah, because how do you wash a colander?
Dishwasher.
Yeah,
No,
that's
that's true. But, you know,
Nice.
we know you're fucking learning. You don't have to brag.
We're our female, we are in the kitchen all the time. That's the only place we're allowed to be.
Especially because only females live in my house.
Yeah, you're the
No one else is in there.
I live in a house with 2 other men.
I live in a house
Yeah.
with mostly females, and then there is my son, but you know, we'll let him off.
He's also there.
He's allowed to be there.
How old is your son?
7.
Okay, so he's at an age where it's fine.
Yeah.
He's not causing that much issues.
Well, I don't know. He doesn't wear socks, so that's the problem with him. He wakes up in the morning, often forgets to put on underwear, and has no socks on ever. I'm like, where are we going with no socks on?
I get judged a lot in my house for what I wear because I wear very little.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
Just the two men. Just the two men.
Yeah, I do. I'll be honest.
Just the two men.
And I wear more now than I used
Are you
to.
always naked?
I am a lot. Yeah,
Actually?
yeah. And I think that people are shocked to hear that. I mean, I don't know why I've said it out loud. But yeah, I just hate clothes. I fucking hate clothes.
See, I put clothes on because I'm just like, they're like, no one needs to see this. Do you know what I mean? I don't need to see this. No one needs to see this.
I have children.
Oh, no,
The partner's tied down.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah. My son will just walk around with his schlong hanging out. Do you know what I mean?
I think that's a good word. He's like,
it's happened. Don't worry. I'm allowed to say it.
Yeah, he's your child. That's fair enough. Yeah.
It's just hard wearing clothes.
I like clothes. Oh, I do like clothes. I just don't.
No. I don't have it all. Like I used to be naked all the time, especially when I lived alone. I was naked like all the time.
I would say hotel rooms. If hotel room on my own,
fully naked.
What do you do? Just literally like
soon as the door clicks
doing stuff.
boom.
Yeah, but what are you doing naked? Like, okay.
Living my life.
Okay, right.
Either on my phone, on the toilet, in the shower. One of the three places.
Yeah, but that's okay in the shower because technically you should have your clothes on.
You should be on clothes.
Do you remember like on the toilet, completely naked?
Yes.
That's the most liberating thing in the world. Door open. Hotel room on your own?
Yeah.
I'm not in my house.
Yeah.
Like in a hotel room on my own.
Yeah.
Mate, I have a strict. I stay in a lot of hotels now, because I have to. Strict routine, and obviously I stay in a lot of terrible, bad, low budget hotels, right? Strict routine now when I go in, right, straight away. Door in, closed. Bags down, all closed.
That is literally your regime.
Yeah.
What?
Gotta grace the toilet within 10 minutes of being there.
What? As in like.
Try it out.
He definitely means
Whatever's available.
What the hell? You can buy this in that.
Whatever. Sometimes no, I don't go on demand. Whatever's there.
Do you shower immediately as well?
Yeah.
I do. I don't. Every time I walk into a hotel, my first immediate thought is shower.
Yeah, but if I've driven miles and miles to get there, which I often do, like sometimes you sit like I did London to the Stand in Newcastle last week. Arrived at the Stand in Newcastle, got put up in a hotel which is next to the comedy club. Had an hour to kill, straight in the shower. This was during the heat wave, right? Straight in the shower, freezing cold shower.
Yeah.
Broke my routine because within 5 minutes being in the cold shower, fire alarm goes off. Right, that's the worst place to be when there's fire.
Yeah.
Because for the first 3 minutes you go, it'll go off, and then when it's gone on for more than 3 minutes you go, oh, there could now be a fire, and I've wasted 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Jesus, like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
start to really panic.
At least you're wet when you're walking through the fire.
Yeah. And then you try to get yourself dry, you've got to put clothes on, then get outside, and I'm like, I don't want to put socks on wet feet. Nothing
stop it.
grosser.
Yeah, stop
Nothing grosser than that. Right? So I'm like,
Sandy.
socks in the karate. If it's acceptable.
No, there is something worse. Sandy, wet feet.
Sandy wet feet. Yeah, I mean, I don't know where you thought this hotel was.
No, but you said that's the worst thing.
Yeah.
Wet feet and socks. Sandy wet feet and socks.
Oh, and this just reminds me of other. So we are going to we're going to talk about kids because you were going to talk about the fact you're a parent. So when I was a teacher, and this is one of the best, I used to teach kids with special educational needs as well as some mainstream classes. I remember this core memory of one of my favourite days as a teacher. We were having this chat with the kids, and we're like, just what did you do at the weekend? Anything like that, random like that. And one of them was like, I didn't sleep very well last night because I got up and I stood on a piece of Lego when I got out of bed, right? My bare feet. So everyone was like, oh, that's terrible. And I was like, oh, that's the worst, isn't it? That's the worst thing to stand on with bare feet. And one other kid was like, no, it's this. And they were like, oh, upturn plug. They're like, that's the worst thing to stand. You don't want to stand with plug. And then one autistic, and then like all the kids were just chipping in. And I was like, what do you think? This and named the kid this autistic kid. What do you think the worst thing to stand on? And he just went, landmine. Yeah, fair play.
Very good point.
That is probably the worst thing to stand on.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that away from you. That's
Yeah.
They were the best bits about being a teacher. They're the bits of like working with kids that I loved, and they're the bits about like I really I can't wait for my sister or my brother to have kids because I want to be the cool uncle.
Yeah, I am the cool auntie.
You do a lot of
Do you
posts, don't you?
Did you have nieces and nephews?
I've got a niece and I've got one on the
I didn't know
way.
that.
Yeah.
Didn't know that about you.
I like how you've got one on the way.
Yeah. She'll be arriving
I've got
soon.
one on the way.
Yeah.
She's coming.
Yeah, I picked up my niece for the first time from nursery the other day, and I must admit that was a super enjoyable on my own as well. I felt like the shit.
You were like there, like look at me,
And she fucking loved it as well. She came running out, Auntie Hollie! I was like, oh, this is
honestly, that
common
is the
room.
best feeling.
Yeah,
I must admit, that's the best feeling.
It was gorgeous. I mean, I fucking hate kids, but
No,
I like her as an exception.
There's no convincing
See
that.
the
I swear.
brightness in your eyes.
No, she is wonderful. Fucking wonderful. I don't know how I'm going to feel about this next one.
Oh God!
We'll see how
How am I
that
going to
goes.
feel like when the next one comes? I'll keep the first one.
So I get a choice.
Yeah,
For all I know, it's going to be a prick.
That's base level.
It's a girl, thank God. Oh my God, I was so... Honestly, when they went for the gender scan, and I'm not joking, all morning I was sweating, because I was thinking, what the fuck am I going to do with this boy? What am I going to do?
Boys are legends.
No, I don't want a nephew.
Boys are legends.
No.
So my friend's got a daughter, and I spend a lot of time with her in the days because her mum works a proper job. I don't have a proper job, that's not. And like she's great, and it taught me a lot, right? And I love it so much. But she's a fucking bully. Right? She's a nightmare. This kid.
How old?
Oh God. She's 5.
Oh yeah.
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 Arsehole.
Yeah.
Love her.
Girls are.
Prick.
Girls are.
Oh, she's mean. And she knows exactly where to hit you where it hurts. Like the other day, I was around there and I had to leave, and she was going, she turned to her mum and she went, is Alex going now? And I went, yeah, I've got to. And she went, is he going to try and be funny? Fuck you!
They are brutal, aren't they?
Coming from my professionalism, I can't believe that!
I was in Centre Parks last week, and
Sorry, this is the long-running segment we have, which is called "Can Hollie make herself seem even more middle class?" Each episode we do. A couple of weeks ago, it was like, oh, we finally got to announce that Hollie has a Land Rover, and then
I knew this anyway.
yeah, and now it's every so often we just introduce a new element to
No,
it.
because here's the thing, I just say something that's happened, and then Alex is like, oh, yeah, you've got money. Like, that's not
It
fair.
sounds like such a humble brag.
But it's not. I just paused.
I'm so sorry, I'm late. My Tesla was acting up. Kind of weird.
That's a result to the.
And I wouldn't fucking get a Tesla. But here's the thing, like, it sounds like I'm bragging, or whatever it sounds like to you, but actually I didn't pay a fucking penny to go to Centre Parks. My fiance, my father-in-law paid for it all.
She's now a nepo baby.
Anyway, I was in Centre Parks. And I don't feel uncomfortable about my physique. I'm quite happy with it. But while I was away and we were in the like crazy water park thing, we had an extended. We had my fiance's extended family there. What?
I've just got. When you finish the story, I've just got a bit to add on.
Okay.
I've just got a bit of inside knowledge, which is really funny.
And we were coming down from me.
Yeah, when you went on the rapids at Centre Park and then text me saying, "Do I have a concussion?"
Concussion from the rapids.
Oh, and she was so worried that she had a concussion that she texted the only person she knows who lives with a brain injury.
Oh no!
To be like, can I describe my symptoms? I was like, fucking hell, of course you can.
Stop.
The rapids at Centre Parks are. Have you been?
No.
Oh my God, they are violent. They are so violent. But my fiance's mum is nearly 70, and we made her go down so many fucking times. And at the end,
Trying to get that inheritance.
yeah. At the end, there's like a drop, but it goes into quite a deep, like plunge pool. And every single time she would go under, but the force of the water behind you kind of pushes you. She would just not come back. It was mental.
So-
Anyway, I did bang my head really, really hard.
I know this because in my hometown of Bedford, we, RIP to it, we used to have Oasis pool. An Oasis pool was all we had. all we had in Bedford was the Oasis, and they took it away from us. But it was not just like it was the local leisure centre, but it also had an outdoor bit to the swimming pool that you could go outside, and it did. I'm pretty sure it did have a rapids bit, but again, because it was like built by the local council, it was not good. It was not above board. It's honestly like the most. We had that swimming pool. There was one other swimming pool on the other side of Bedford, which was built to be Olympic sized, and we're due to get like proper international competitions. And the whole plan was like, it'll come to Bedford, it'll be brilliant, right? An Olympic sized swimming pool is 50 metres, so they measured out 50 metres, then they put the tiles on, so it was no longer 50 metres because you had to take off half a centimetre for the tiles. So they spent all this money on this pool to get international level competitions. Like we were hoping Michael Phelps would come to Bedford, and then we couldn't do it. It cost us thousands of pounds, and that's all we've got in Bedford.
Anyway, I must finish this story.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It is about children. So, my fiance's, I think, I don't know how he, I guess like, it doesn't matter.
I feel like you need to know.
Her family member, yeah, but I don't know how to describe it. It's like one of those situations where it's like, Anyway, her family member, who is a 4-year-old boy, right? So we're in this swimming pool, and we went on a ride, and as we came off, I was stood there waiting, and he came over and slapped my belly.
Oh no.
And I have run every day since. I did my first 10k this week because of that child.
Hey, first 10K.
So brutal.
Yeah.
They are.
I had no body issues before going to Centre Parks. No, I'm joking.
And yet again, that's the most middle class sentence ever. I had no body issues before I went to Centre Parks. What the fuck?
Anyway, we must do the second question.
Oh shit, we've got it.
Because we have forgotten it once before.
And we're 25 minutes into the
Yeah. And then we can talk more about children.
Well, we don't have to.
Let's link it to children. Whatever it is, we've got to link it
Alright,
to children.
yeah, we can.
Okay,
Okay, how do you think Tinkerbell identifies sexually?
Tinkerbell?
Yeah.
There's no need to pick on Tinkerbell. You know what I mean? Like, oh, bless her. I don't know. This is a very strange question. I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
She's a lesbian.
Is she?
I think so.
Is she?
Yeah, I think so.
She's
I don't know.
I mean, she's a child.
Of the three of us around the table, 2 of us are probably experts on lesbianism.
I'm not sure
And
if
it's
I
not
am
me.
to be honest anymore. I just
Yeah.
feel like, I haven't even got a tool belt. Do you know what I mean?
No, it's true. If
Yeah,
you're not
that is-
tool belt.
Listen,
I'm gonna kick you out of the
faking
club.
this lesbian.
Do you sometimes like have something in the house that you like, or just there's like an object you're like, that, like, because I have it, but like, something in the house, there's something I wear and I go, I'm gay. Like, it's something I just like put like.
Mostly my fiance.
I've got a secret. Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
giving it
Actually.
away. Do you know what I mean?
All right, bragging.
Oh, we're married. I'm married, so
Yeah.
married for a
Someone
while.
loves me.
It's interesting because I did say there's no object in your house, and you did immediately go to your partners. So that's an interesting view
I
into
don't-
how you
well,
view your
Yeah,
partners.
it's when you said when you wear something that was where.
No, Jesus, we've been married for way too long for that.
We're not wearing each
We
other.
don't wear anything.
We're never naked around the house.
Any form of touching is just.
Are you one of those creeps
to
that
back
wears
sneakers.
like jeans in the house?
No,
Okay. I mean, I have a friend like that.
No,
And do
get
you?
home.
Fuck off.
You
You will
probably
chill
like
your
the
house
feel.
in jeans.
He probably likes to feel
So-
on his balls or something. I feel like.
Yeah, actually, I agree.
There you go.
What the fuck?
Yes. I mean, I don't want to talk about
the
your
balls.
balls.
No, I did. Oh god, this is gonna have a bad light. No, like I have more like comfortable. I would say I own maybe 4 pairs of jeans / jogging bottoms / anything you can wear that constitutes trousers,
Right.
Okay.
and I just like go on rotation. I like same like I don't own
okay.
many clothes. Like I only own 2 pairs of shoes.
Right, but what are you chilling in the
Yeah,
house?
what's he chill out in? Oh, nothing.
Don't say jeans.
Nothing.
Yeah, usually or
No.
shorts, or shorts.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
wait. Do you mean so like say so you're wearing jeans today? If you went home tonight,
Would you get out?
would you get changed?
I do.
Yeah, it's not.
Or would you wear them until
As
bedtime?
soon as I'm through that door,
Sometimes I wear them
they
before
come off. The bra is off.
Oh,
Them bad boys are out.
sometimes I take my bra off on the way home.
Oh, that is.
Fair play.
Especially from a gig. If I'm driving like back from a gig, I'll
I've
go
got
straight away take it
in
off.
my glove box.
Yeah.
Yeah, the babies are out.
Sometimes, no, I'll wear these till sometimes till I go to bed. But oh no, because I'm a nighttime shower.
Yeah, I know nighttime shower.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Can't be asked.
So I would also because I do a lot of work from home. If I don't get dressed properly, I feel like I'm not as productive.
That's fine. I agree with
So-
that. Completely
And
agree
then
with
because
that.
I work from home, I'll be honest with you, my life is dominated by work. Like if I'm at home, I'm probably doing something to do with work.
Yeah.
Like I'm probably writing something, or writing a script that will never get commissioned, or doing an audition for a part that will go to a really famous comedian, a well-known comedian. You know, for example, like I might do an audition for the National Lottery, and then they'll give the part to Josh Pugh, and then I'll think, why did you even have me in the room? Just for an example.
Yeah, and then you'll
that
never
kind of
mention
thing.
it on the podcast.
Yeah. All that time all that time I went for a Morrison's voiceover, and they gave it to Gary Barlow.
Yeah.
Yeah, how was I even in the room?
Who is he?
Well, why would you even put me in the room? If you're getting Barlow in, there's no point
Hey,
having me
there's a
there.
diversity quote to the
Pretty much.
Well done!
Yeah,
We're saying we go, we're good guys. Well done, Morrison's. Fair play.
yeah.
So no, yeah, I'll chill. I'll just chill in these house.
No,
That's fucking psycho.
Is it?
Yeah.
Psychopathic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
But I think maybe that's why I enjoy like when I go to a hotel.
Do you know what really F's me off
All
though?
clothes off.
People that wear trainers in their house. Like,
No
What?
shoes. No shoes in my house.
I know this guy, right? Comes home from work, goes upstairs, gets changed into a different pair of trainers to come down and relax on his sofa. No,
God, I fucking hate
no.
And he's definitely a straight man, isn't he?
No, yeah, obviously.
He is a prick.
No.
I don't care who he is. If you tell me that it's someone that I like.
It even pisses me off when I see it on film.
Is this someone that I know?
They go into no, you know.
Okay, thank fuck.
This is
Yeah.
probably.
But you know when you see them on films
Yeah.
and they go into a hotel room or whatever and they put their shoes on the bed. Oh, great.
shoes on the bed.
Makes me want
So this
Makes
is
me
probably
vomit.
the most vulnerable I've ever been on the podcast.
Oh,
Because I
God.
know it's going to get heated in here.
I'm really stressed.
If I am in my, not in a hotel room, but if I'm in my house on my own, I live with my parents. My parents have gone away. I've got the house on my own.
I feel sick, Alex.
I will walk around barefoot.
Right,
That's fine.
Yeah.
Is that fine?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was going to get so much heat.
No, that's
I thought I was going to
absolutely
get so
fine.
much heat for you.
No,
Okay. I thought I was going to like vomit.
No, I'm okay with that. I'm alright with that.
Oh, I love
pissed
it.
off with people that come into my house with their shoes still on.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
agree.
what do you think you are, pal?
Yeah, I think that's
Like,
fair.
get the hell out of my house.
But I will often go barefoot now. If I'm on my own,
I'd
barefoot.
rather you be barefoot in my house than with your shoes on.
Yeah, that's good.
And I don't like feet.
Never barefoot in a hotel room.
No, oh my god, no. I always take sliders.
Particularly a travel lodge.
Yeah,
Barefoot in a travel lodge.
I always take sliders.
So many
Yeah.
socks. I'll bring so many socks to the travel
Yeah.
lodge.
Oh, and then burn them after. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, those
No,
flawless.
getting on her middle class snobbery.
No, I am. I might sound like
There's
a father,
nothing
but I
wrong
am
with a
proper
travel
like...
lodge. Sponsor the podcast can be free.
I do not allow outside clothes upstairs in the house.
So
Right,
true.
that's fucking mental.
Or in my bed or anything like that. No.
The bed? Are you
No,
fucking?
that's what I'm
I would
saying.
literally burn the house
Yeah.
down.
Do you eat in bed?
No.
She fucking does. I know
So,
she
yeah.
does, but her dogs deliver it for her.
Yeah.
Because again, she's got her partner brings in the dogs. The dog
No,
brings in
dogs don't go in
breakfast.
my bed either.
No.
Oh, I don't agree with that. That's
No, because my dog molts a lot. And I can't be
Oh, yeah,
getting
my
that
ass does.
fur in my bed.
Yeah, that's yeah. If I
How
had
do you feel about eating in the bath?
I eat that. I eat the bath
I don't have
all the
baths.
time.
I hate baths.
What? Oh my
So
god.
bath is a
I'm
treat
dead
because I
for a bath.
don't. I haven't got a full length bath in my
It's because
house.
I feel icky in a bath. What?
I haven't got a full length bath in my house because my bathroom's tiny. Bathroom's really small. So I don't feel, and I'm 6'4". so I don't
What is
fit.
this, like one of those OAP things that you just walk into? What?
No, it's just like a 3/4 length bath.
I know the one you mean. Is it a corner?
No, it's like a full, like it's like, it was there when we bought the house, right? So
Yeah.
it's like, it's just there, it's just the length of the wall, it's just been fitted in.
I get what you mean, yeah.
But it's just not, the length of it isn't
And
like,
you're quite tall. So
yeah, I'm 6'4", my knees are in the air, like there's no
Yeah.
You're not going to invite someone back to have a romantic bath with you,
Can we,
are you?
oh no, I'll come on to that later. Showers, right. Shower sex is the least sexy thing in the world.
No,
It is just
slippery.
It's just taking turns to be cold.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah, it depends on the shower.
It
You got like
annoys
a
me when it annoys me when she joins me in the shower. I'm like, they're like, listen, I'm trying to shower and you're really annoying me.
Oh, I like that.
No, I hate it.
No, I hate that.
No, I'm just
No,
like,
that's
listen,
cute.
this is my time, just get out. Do you know
Yeah,
what
I
mean?
came here to get away from you.
It depends on the type of shower you're
It's been 16
having.
years, I don't need you in the shower
If
with
this
me.
is just like a clean, oh, that's sweet that she wants to join you after 16
No, it's not
years.
romantic. She just wants to dick about in the shower, like
Okay.
just. And she can spend so long. Let's get the shampoo. No, get out, get out. I'm literally just get out. You're literally. I'm stood here in the cold.
I
And
live
you're
for a
annoying me.
bath. Live for a
So
bath.
bath for me is treat, right? So if I'm in a hotel room with a bath,
No.
usually a Premier Inn, you've got to
I
upgrade
feel
from
like-
Travel Lodge if you want a bath.
I feel like I'm soaking in my own pool of skin.
What?
Exactly.
Well, you are always soaking in a pool of skin.
Welcome to life.
That's so true. I mean, but yeah.
Oh, that's made me feel really sick. I literally want to take my skin off now.
That's what I'm saying. The skin comes off. You just float. No.
No, so I had I specifically remember I was the first time I was booked to Cardiff Glee, opened Glee. First time I was opening Glee Club, right? Big moment for any comedian, landmark moment for any comedian. I was like, I've been dreaming of this. This is so exciting. Opened it, stayed for the whole show, had a great time. Loads of amazing people on that I'm like really good friends with. It was just a really cool night. One of these nights you go, like I drove to Cardiff on the day specifically to see that gig, and I was like, fuck, I'm a comedian. Like it was one of the really exciting things. And to celebrate, it was quite late when the show ended, so I just went back to my hotel and I just ate a pizza in the Premier Inn bath.
Yeah.
Right? And honestly, I think it's the happiest I've ever been. Like in that moment, I could have been like, I could die here.
Yeah.
Like I could just slip away.
Yeah.
I
It's
could
even
just slip
better.
into the bath. Water above my face.
When
He went out if he wanted to.
So you're not getting a bath at home at all?
No, not really.
Because if you get...
Which is, I think, because what I love most, and I have done this, I did this a long time ago. I was on holiday, and this was when I used to smoke. Cigarette in the bath, mate.
Oh,
yeah.
Mate, that is fucking insectant. That's fucking
deal with
unbelievable.
like germs and stuff. That's my problem. I can't. I'm really.
Yeah.
Like
I am mostly, but stuff I used to smoke and I...
But then you get freaked out over weird things. Hollie got freaked out the other day because I sent her a picture of a pint of rosé, and she was like, "Oh, what's that?" And I was like, "That's my drink. That's what that is." I was like, "That's how I live my life." And you were probably really angry.
Yeah.
You were really angry.
People who drink rosé are not friends of mine.
Just refill the cup. You know the wine glass.
Waste time. I'm gonna keep filling up. I was at a friend's on Friday, and she's just moved into a new flat, and so we went to say hi and have a few drinks and chill out. But obviously she's got nothing in the flat yet, and so I was drinking wine. I was drinking red wine out of one of the McDonald's Coca-Cola glasses, circa 2010.
Listening to you, right, just makes me feel so old. Because I'm like there, like married, kids, house, mortgage, and you're like there, like, oh yeah, I'm drinking rosé out of McDonald's cup, and I'm like, what the hell?
Do you know who this is?
I can tell you quick.
So I was 21 in lockdown. So I had my 20th and 21st birthday both in lockdown. So I think now I'm like, and I dropped out of uni beforehand as well. Even if I was at uni, I would have only had a year at uni before lockdown. So I think it's more like I didn't get that like flat share experience. So now I'm like as soon as my friends had got a new place,
I was in maternity.
Straight over.
I was in maternity in lockdown. I'm not going to go and get pregnant again.
Yeah,
okay, I feel like they're like, oh, because I filmed this. That no, absolutely.
That's a crazy time.
Yeah, don't get pregnant
to
again.
give birth.
No. Oh, it's awful.
During the Great
I thought
Plague.
pregnancy was terrible. No.
Did you?
Yeah, awful. Genuinely.
Have you got 2 kids?
2 kids, but my wife carried her first.
Who's your favourite?
Gave Don't what day. No, my wife gave birth first, and then I gave birth second, but she gave me a false sense of security.
That's nice that you took it in turns.
Yeah,
it's nice.
Yeah. Well, I was always like that. Like, we just had this, like, you know, when we first met, we naturally were like, right, that's what's happening. Even
That was
right at
always the
beginning.
plan.
Yeah, always the plan.
That's great. That's
nice.
But we
It's
turned out to
important.
both be infertile.
Oh, so that's a bad result.
That was shit.
Yeah.
But no, like, yeah, so she cruised through pregnancy, were absolutely amazing, and then he pops out the sunroof, like, absolutely no labour, no nothing. So I was like, I can do that. I can absolutely
I can
do that.
one-up
I
you
can
here.
boss that, right? No, absolutely not. I was on crutches. I was on crutches
God.
because it down there goes all supple, right?
Oh, that's not
And I kept going around going, I've got fanny pain. And literally just like the pain that was shooting up when I walked, it was horrendous.
See, why would anyone do
Exactly.
that?
And I walked home on a Thursday. She didn't come out till Saturday, because what a knob. Exactly.
That's insane.
The
I'm
Friday,
sorry.
guess what? That
That's
was Valentine's Day. I was like, this is romantic, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like, I'm there labouring.
I just imagine your partner just having a glass of wine, lit a candle in the hospital, just having a wonderful
Like a
time.
battery candle.
Yeah.
Oh,
What were you
yeah.
doing for all that time? Just
Just
squealing. What does that mean?
Well, it's
Sitting there
weird.
hoping
You
for the
kind of go
best.
into this. Well,
I don't know.
You kind of go into this like weird mental state, right? Where you go. It's like an out of body experience, and you just sort of ride it. And it's like this. It's like a wave of pain, and then it goes again, and then a wave of pain again, and it goes again, and then just like that constantly. I was in labour for 36 hours or something.
What?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. And in the end, right, they were like, oh, we're going to have to induce you. And I was like, I ain't got the energy for that. I ain't got energy for
Only
that.
36 hours in, they made that decision, did they?
Well, the thing was, I was in a birthing pool with, this is maybe too much information, but I was in a birthing pool.
Big bath.
Do you know what? It was really funny.
There's another point
We're talking about not wearing clothes, right? Because I am genuinely, I mean, you know, lights off. No one needs to see it, as I said. But Like, and I was there putting in a swimming costume and everything right into my birthing bag. And my wife's like, they're like, what are you putting in there? And I'm like, oh, no one needs to see me back hanging out. Oh, listen, after like the 20 odd hour of labouring, everything was fucking out. Everything was out. I was in that birthing pool. I was breaking shit everywhere. I was like, they're like, listen, I couldn't care less. And now, I'm like, they're like, I don't give a
Is there
shit.
actually any benefits of a birthing pool?
It's meant to like relax you or something, isn't it?
I mean, I wanted it because, I wanted it to be like, oh, nice, but no. No, I was literally in that pool for 6 hours on my knees. No. This is what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
And then when she's come out, apparently they were like, oh, she's blocking herself with her hand. I'm like, oh, diva, already. That's what I'm saying about girls, diva.
Have you always wanted kids?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Just can't.
How old did you say? You're 5 and 7?
5 and 7.
5 and 7.
Yeah, honestly, I've always been like, I've got to have a family.
But what was that like? When you say I want to have a family, like what about it did you want?
I don't know. I think it's just that it's weird, right? Because even though, like, for example, my son isn't biologically related to me, they are biologically related because they share the same donor. So they're both the same dad.
That's nice.
Yeah, which was a thing I really wanted. Yeah. And it's just that unconditional love. That when you look at them and they look at, I mean, my daughter at the moment, like, although she is mental, she's absolutely offering, genuinely, she is mental. But then when she comes in, she's like, they're like, I love you, mummy. Impromptu, oh my God. That feeling, and you're like, they're like, oh my God, and I could cry. Do you know what I mean? Like, well, you don't. No, what I mean,
No.
but
It's totally different. It's like, obviously, I would at some point like kids. I would like kids.
Oh,
I when I was a teacher, I loved working with kids. I did, and I would like kids. I'd like to at some point have a family. I just think it's just something that I would like, and I think 2 reasons really. But I think the main one is that, like, I've always said it, it's like I need people. Right, I'm not very good on my own. So I think, like, having that, like, I would very much like to have, just take that natural sort of next step and have a partner and then have kids is something that I do sort of really want, and I do. I think as well, like, I think it's just like my family dynamic is like I've got a brother and sister who we get on really, really well, and then like I talk to other people who don't have that same relationship with their siblings and stuff, and I'm like, that blows my mind that people don't have that. But like me and brother and sister, like now we're all adults, we're all just mates, like, and that's great. Like, we went on holiday together a couple of years ago. It was the best fucking week of my life. Like, we stayed in a youth hostel in Bulgaria, and we got so drunk, and we just had the best time, and we just do cool things. We're planning another one. We're going to Slovenia next year. That's what we're going to do.
That's what I mean. Like,
My sister will be 31 next year. I'll be 25. My brother will be 22. And we're gonna go out and I love it. I think it's great. They're gonna bring their partners, bit annoying. I'll be third wheeling both of them, but that's fair play. That's fine. But that kind of thing is like I don't get it when I really struggle to comprehend it when other people don't have that relationship with their siblings. Like, I just don't get it. And I think so that kind of put into perspective to me, like, yeah, I'd like to have a family, but again, I think when you are queer, it's about like the planning that has to go into having a child is so much.
I mean, that was
we've got the
similar
benefit
to us.
We've got the benefit if we can't have it accidentally.
That's
It's the bit of it. But then for me, it's like I would genuinely, like, that's the natural thing I would really like to have. Like, eventually, that's where I'd like to.
I think
like to get to.
personally, like, anyone out there that says like, oh, I'm not ready for a kid, you never. I don't care how prepared you think you're going to become. You're never ever ready for a kid. I think you just have to do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're ready, if you know you're going to have it. I mean, we started. So I got married really young, right? So I was like way before it became legal. So we're like civil partnered,
Right.
because we got married in 2013. So wow, no, I was 23, and she was 24, and
That's before.
Before
it came over
2015, I think it was that it became legal. Yeah,
That blows my mind.
Christ, yeah.
That actually blows my mind.
Yeah. So, and then like we practically started trying for a baby like fairly soon after we got married. And then it took us 5 years to get Ezra because we didn't know that we were both infertile. So it was like, Ezra's mum, son. But yeah, it took us that long, and to be fair, if like I'd waited or, you know what I mean, like it would have been even longer. And I didn't want to be an old mum. Like,
that's true.
Because like my wife's mum is an older mum, and then my mum is quite young, and it just, you can tell the difference, you know, like when you're going and doing things.
I think
it's just a massive difference.
The other thing, obviously, the other sort of unique thing I have is obviously, you know, I live with a degenerative disability, so it's like the planning that has to go into, you know, a lot of people with disabilities have to do it. You have to think 20 years into the future all the time anyway, and so it's like those kind of things are always on my mind a lot of the time. But yeah, I would really like to have kids. I really would. I think about. I find kids' names really funny. So I just think about kids' names all the time. Ezra's a great name.
Ezra and Aria.
Good, two, strong.
Yeah, I do like those names.
They're good. Because there are some names that are hilariously awful.
Yes.
And having been a teacher,
I can imagine.
there's some wild ones. There's some crazy.
Most of it is funny, right? You're saying about naming children and stuff like that. But I bet there's loads of parents out there that sometimes regret what they call their kid because the amount of times you have to call it to them.
Yes.
Like you in the end, you're like, they're like, I wish I didn't call it you now because I actually hate the name because I've called it you 100 times to come down and put your damn shoes on.
My parents never went over 4 letters. I'm Alex, my sister's Jess, and my brother's Dan.
They never went over 4. Ezra and Aria, both 4 letters.
What is it?
We logically did that because we've got a double-barreled last name.
Ah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So we didn't want like a really massive like Horatio Johnston-Hale. I mean that would have been nice.
Actually, that's quite regal. That's right. He owns.
Shut up,
land.
If my wife listens to this, she'll be like, they're like, woo, we're having another, and I'm like, well, definitely not. She would have like a football team. That one. Yeah, she would. Honestly,
Would she get to carry it again?
Oh, 100%. She feels because like I gave birth to our second one. She feels like that she missed out, and I'm like, missed out? You were pregnant first. Like,
but then surely she'd be like, well, I've had 2, you've only had 1. Come on.
No, she wouldn't. No,
then it's 2 all.
Honestly, she even talked about surrogacy, and I'm like, babe, there's no chance that you could do surrogacy because you wouldn't give it.
Yeah,
you wouldn't give it after you gave birth. So no, I know what you're like. No, that's not happening. So yeah, no.
I do think because of the time, because my mum and dad used to have arguments over what they call. Like I've heard the story about my mum having arguments about what they call me, my brother, and my sister. So like, I was my brother's middle name is Taylor, right? And he's named after a footballer, right?
Okay.
We played for Cambridge, right? That's what he's named after. And then for me, like my dad was like, oh, if he's a girl, why don't we go with why don't we go with Amber? My mum was like, Amber's a nice name. Yeah, and I remember them telling me later on, I was like, yeah, Amber's a really nice name. I like the name Amber. And then my mum was like, why? And my dad was like, oh, just like it. And then when I was born, when I was a boy, they went for Alex. My dad then announced that the reason he wanted to call me Amber if I was a girl is because that's the colour of the football shirt that Cambridge wear. You can't name me after a fucking colour.
Your sister isn't called Amber.
No, my sister's Jess.
Do you know when you like name names to certain careers? Personally, Amber is a pole dancer. Do you know what I mean? Like it is. Like yeah. Whenever I hear Amber or like Chanel or something, I don't know. Like all I can see is.
My brother said to us, it was years ago now. My brother did say if he had kids, he'd call one of them Jackson with an X, and I was like, that's a male stripper.
That's what I mean. You automatically think whatever it is.
Amber's a nice name.
No.
I don't associate Amber with a night because there was a really horrible girl. I was never bullied. Look at me.
But
yeah,
she bullied in the most poshest way ever. She was like shut up, I drive a Range Rover.
Yeah.
That's the end of the podcast. Thank you for coming in, Sarah.
Taking that caviar out of my lunchbox, those bastards.
You got on your sandwich, I've got caviar.
Yeah, exactly.
You would never put caviar on a sandwich.
Caviar now. The crudité.
Lovely to have you, Sarah. Thank you for coming in.
remember once going for dinner with my grandma, and they were serving something hors d'oeuvres, and she genuinely called them horse duvets. with no irony. That's the Luton in us.
Well, it's absolutely cringing.
Yeah. It's disgusting.
How dare she mispronounce it? That's what I'm having for dinner later.
Sarah, thank you so much for coming on the podcast and chatting to us. Where can people find you?
Oh, hopefully they don't, because that would be stalking. But
In my house, fully clothed. That's what they can find me. Always fully clothed.
listen, I'd be absolutely ruining their image of a lesbian if they came to my house. But like me with a wife sat on opposite ends of the sofa. Fully clothed.
Yeah, that's Sarah.
Also, I don't know what you think everyone else's image of a lesbian is.
I don't know. Blatantly Hollie, just absolutely starkers.
This is just my own life. It's nothing to do with being a lesbian, it's just my life. It's just me.
I'm just obviously, social media, Instagram, sarah.jh.comedy. So, yeah, if you want to follow me, that's cool. But, that's where you can find me, really.
That's the first guest who's got you can follow me if you want. That's the first time we've allowed that.
Then me being weird again.
Thank you for you at home for listening. Please follow us, rate us, all of that jazz. That would be great. We'll see you again next time on the Quiz On podcast. Bye.
Bye.
This episode of the Quiz On podcast was produced in association with Unmasked Neurodiversity Network, an incredible charity in Leeds aiming to provide unwavering support and guidance to individuals within the community. To donate or find out more, visit unmaskednn.co.uk.